Daniela Williams here for Highly Capitalized Network at the Juice and Weed Bagel Bash with Andrew Cooper. Andrew, please share with us a little bit about you, where you work, what you do, and your journey in cannabis.
Great. So I'm the chair of the Cannabis and Psychedelics practice at Falcon Rappaport Berkman. We're about 80 lawyers across the country. The focus in cannabis is on the East Coast, though. So we're mainly working now in New York and New Jersey. So the trick or the challenge in cannabis is to make sure you have talented people working at the right level. So what we do is we build practice groups and we move from those practice groups into the cannabis space. So the reason I'm here is because I have a great team working at home, handling all the work. But the other thing is we do it a little differently. We never wanted cannabis and now psychedelics to be just another practice area. So we treat it differently. We treat our startups with startup rates. We work pro bono until we can find a path. We offer operational support. We have a consulting side where we will operationalize and operate retail dispensaries. We also have access to capital, not only through investors and investor groups, but through debt lenders. So we do it a little differently, and I like to say that because it's really important. Everybody wants to say they're a cannabis lawyer. Not a lot of people are, because if you're doing a lot of other things and you're not on top of cannabis every day, that's how quickly things are changing.
Yeah.
So I don't begrudge anybody who wants to be involved in an emerging space like cannabis, but at the same time, I want them to recognize that they owe an obligation to their clients to make sure they understand not only the regs, but the changes. Look at cannabis like an aerial view, not only where we are, but where we're going. Make sure you're relevant in helping people figure out a way to get there.
I love that. Very well said. So, Juice and Weed Bagel Bash, is this your first year? And if not, how are you liking it this year? And what's the difference between last year?
No, this is one of my go-to events. This is my third year in MJ Biz, only because 4 years ago, overlapping the MJ Biz schedule was the birth of my first granddaughter. So I couldn't come because nobody would understand that. So, but we started off very small. I mean, the first event was in an area at a hotel. We got very crowded very quickly. I love it. Bringing people together over bagels and lox is like nothing else.
Oh, can't get any better.
Exactly.
It's the emphasis of our whole community. You can't get better than that.
Yeah, I actually met one person who said he never really liked lox. I said, but he got tuna inside. He said, oh, good. So we're all good. It's okay.
There you go. Something for everybody at Juice and Weed.
I actually wanted to be the lox sponsor, but somebody beat me out.
Okay, well, there you go. I haven't heard that yet today, so that's awesome. So, Andrew, tell everyone, where can they learn more about how you and your firm can help them? Please share with us any contact information or socials with our viewers.
Yeah, sure. So reach out to me, Falcon Rappaport Berkman. Find me on LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn, and here's what I do. Get my cell number, text me, call me, I'm available. I'm happy to have a conversation. While I know it's counterintuitive, but to say I literally don't look to monetize what I do. I make friends, I build relationships, and good things happen. And I was a trial lawyer for over 30 years, handling high-end intellectual property matters, healthcare disciplinary defense. And I decided when I moved into cannabis after having that career, I was never trying another case. I'm not wearing suits. I have QR codes instead of business cards, and I try to do project-based fees that are sensitive to the client's needs, because cannabis clients are different. We're an emerging market. In New York and New Jersey, it's not like we're owned by big MSOs that have the capital. So helping people find their path, get on the journey, and be successful is my goal.
Awesome. And any other social or contact information that you didn't mention yet?
No, well, listen, connect with me however you can reach me. Find me on LinkedIn. I mean, the firm's there too. What I'll say is that I should be not hard to find. I like to believe that, and if somebody has a hard time finding me, call you and put them in touch with me.
Absolutely.
Because I don't want anybody who needs information and access to information, which is something that we really never accommodated. So we don't have clear paths. I will tell you, I'm a volunteer with the regulators in New York, with OCM. It's part of their CHIPS program, who help see applicants understand the criteria necessary and to fix deficiencies. So I committed almost half my day every day to do pro bono work when I moved into the space. Now that includes a lot of things, including writing, so follow me, read my articles. I don't do it to advertise myself, I do it to provide relevant information in a way that people can understand it and apply it.
I love that. Andrew, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.